protesters were breached.
Okay, this is KSL and this is Blake Moore. I'm friends with Blake Moore. So this is the fraud. This is the phony of the Utah fucking KSL fucking dynamic. All the Utah congressmen voted for this Trump fucking referendum. I'm friends with Blake. I know Blake. There's plenty of interviews with me.
I have to thank Governor Cox and Derek Brown and our local law enforcement. We didn't know what was happening, right? And
So let me talk about this. All 4 Utah congressmen have put out fucking statements. All 4. Did Blake vote for this fucking? I don't know. I'm going to find out. Somebody find me out. Did Blake vote for it? The other ones did in Utah. Burgess Orange sure the fuck did. He's a lead. They fucking... Listen. Now this is important. These phony fuckers. KSL, these terrorists. Fox News is terrorists. Stay with me. I'm all for fucking overthrowing the United States Constitution. 2 senators, 2 states. It needs to be fixed. Fucking corrupt. But listen. When you start saying, I love you, they were chanting, I love you, Trump. That's fucking Hitler shit. That's fucking dogma. How's that dogma, Snuggie? You nice and warm in your fucking dogma, Snuggie? Operation Foxconn fucking news had you. What are you protesting? Fucking nuclear waste coming into the state of Utah? Open air testing in Utah? Fucking COVID killing 4,000 people a day? Cancer killing 2,000 people a day? Radio Roundup being sprayed all over? The debt? Student fucking debt? What are you protesting? Illegal incarceration of activists? What are you protesting? White collar crime? Fucking the debt? Homeless situation? I mean, there's plenty. What? We love Trump. What the fuck? I mean, that's fucking demagoguery. And here, these fuckers... me and Blake's gonna be having a discussion tomorrow. As you know, I'm on foot again. My vehicle broke down. Thank you, everybody. Support this historic fucking work. The greatest activists. Look, nobody knows this dynamic in D.C. like me. Blake was in there. He's green as grass. I talked to him lots of times. He won against this corrupt county commissioner next to me. What about all that white collar crime that goes on in Utah? They all voted for it. I think 119 congressmen still voted to supersede the United States Constitution. This was a fucking coup. Now, I'm all for throwing over this fucking government. I mean, talk about the Mormon way. They tried it. The government's corrupt. I know that. But this attempted coup, this is what it was. It's unarguable. This was an attempt to overthrow the United States Constitution. To place a monarchy? I'm all for it if you put a real democracy. And I like how they're still calling it democracy. This is all democracy. It's a republic with a constitution. Why don't you protest the Patriot Act? That shredded the fucking Constitution. Why don't you fucking protest the fucking squashing of the information on the Fukushima disaster? Talk about the pot of elephants. Blake didn't even know what the Fukushima disaster was. He doesn't now, because I told him. You know. Somebody find out if Blake Moore voted for this. I've been looking, all the stuff's reported now. Only 6 senators voted for it. Ted fucking Cruz. Oh, yeah. They're all deep south, Mississippi, Texas, Kansas. Well, Kansas ain't deep south. Fucking, where's Tom Brown? Oh, they hung him. Look, the United States Constitution is extremely clear on states' rights. If you want to protest your individual state's legislative fucking laws, then go for it. Federal government has no fucking right in the certification of a fucking electoral college. Overthrow the electoral college. I'm all for that. So these phony fuckers in Utah, KSL are terrorists. Fox News are terrorists. Look, by any stretch of the imagination, this was an attempt. This is the certification of the fucking election. State by state. Mike Lee, even he didn't vote for this. Fucking, come on. Ben McAdams was the congressman, the good congressman, who I'm friends with, who was fighting against the nuclear energy. Did you know I talked to Blake Moore about the nuclear waste coming into Utah? He had no clue. He didn't know what energy solutions was. I talked to him about NuScale, little nuclear reactors, the most corrupt. He had no clue what it even is. Here's your problem in Congress. Fucking Burgess fucking Owens beats. How's that possible? He's not from Utah. Has nothing to do with Utah. He's a fucking... he wants to overthrow the United States Constitution. They call themselves constitutionals. The Constitution's real clear. Real clear. Congress has no fucking say. Period. Period. State by state. You want to fucking fight your state fucking canvassing board or your state, go to the which I do. Oh, which I do. I'm in the Utah State Legislature fucking so much on my own. On my own. I mean, look it up. Every single one of them know me personally. Fucking Governor Cox knows me real well. You know, they get through the nuclear waste fucking... Oh, God. So who was in on this fucking coup? Burgess Owens, obviously. All the congressmen in Utah was obviously. They voted for this. 119, I believe, voted for it. No, 122, 121, something like out of the 444. 6 senators. So everybody that went in, and the KSL interviews, this is a well-known activist in Utah, some fucking douchebag. Find the dumbest fucker in that, which that's a famous thing. Fuck. He ain't no fucking activist. By the way, anybody set foot in there, they're going to make an example out of you. They're going to hammer you. They know every fucking one of you. You know, I'm all for that. So who was in on this? Trump obviously orchestrated a fucking he was trying to overthrow the United States Constitution. Turn it back into a monarchy. That's what he's doing. He wanted to stay in office when he lost. You know, state by state. Congress has nothing to do with that. He lost by 7 million votes. Gore Bush, Operation Foxconn News has you hypnotized. One by Jetstream, two by cable TV. Operation Foxconn News is run right out of the House of Windsor. London Liz, the old monarchy, runs fucking Fox News. Remember Bill O'Reilly on fucking Stephen Colbert? Well, Stephen, it's all an act. If you're an act, what am I? You fall for their fucking circus. Donald Trump, I listened to the entire speech. I've led that exact identical fucking march dozens of times. The exact identical march, right down the same path they went to. You get to the Capitol, we leave the White House, we go. Million Mass March, which turned into Black Lives Matters, which was Occupy before. I'm the guy that invented that. Me and John Anthony, the Boston boys, the sons of Black Panthers. You know? What a great movement that was. There was no fucking death and violence in that movement. Intense, radical as fuck. Fuck. People used to call us, we're violent. No, we see who's violent. So, obviously, Capitol Police is always ready. They're the best fucking security force you ever fucking seen. I know them all. Fuck, they know me. They're in full riot gear, fucking rolls. I remember in 2014 we're there, and we couldn't have had 2,000 fucking people. Maybe 3,000. They had fucking at least 2,000 fucking riot gear fucking police there. At least. There's pictures all over. White House security says, thank Kev for the overtime pay. Capitol. I said, thank you for the photo ops. He fucking high-fives me. He don't fuck around. You're talking the greatest fucking security force you ever seen. You ain't seen cops. Where were they? Where were they? It's obvious a conspiracy. It's obviously that a group of people orchestrated. Says, here they come. Go run home. Go home. There's emails, there's phone calls. It was obviously orchestrated. Trump? It's a fucking felony to incite a fucking riot that causes fucking damage and or fucking... Now, my philosophy on that law shouldn't fucking exist. Each individual is responsible for their own actions at a rally. The vast majority of people... Oh, it was anti-fall infiltrated. Bullshit! Bullshit! Fuck, I know all those guys. Fuck, I know all the fucking street activists in this country. Fucking personally. Fuck, you don't even know their fucking names. Open the door and let them in. Sister Susie, Auntie Jen. Open the door and let them in. Who let them in? Where were they? The protocol there? I know the protocol there. They don't fuck around. Oh, you ain't getting near. I've seen people try to break that fucking barrier. I've seen hundreds of people try to break that. Oh, fuck. They're arm to arm, shoulder to shoulder, 3 deep in full fucking shield, helmets, fucking right, giant canisters of tear gas, rubber fucking... You don't think... How about when Trump fucking tear gassed the peace vigil? Filippo's there. I've been talking to Filippo the whole fucking time. Craig, I've been involved with that fucking peace vigil for 40 fucking years. I can fucking write books. This is a fucking book. My neighbor gave me this. Hey, Kev, use this in one of your videos. I says, I fucking love it. I'm a huge fan of Jesus Christ the Activist. Go to the temple, throw the fucking money changers out. Okay, I'm all for that. I always said for years, I remember telling a cop in Utah, I says, I'm going to dress up like Jesus with a whip and come into the Utah State Legislature. You know, metaphorically. Literal speech versus figurative speech. I could teach a whole fucking incredible class on activism. Intense, radical. Who's to blame on this? Trump fucking orchestrated. Whoever fucking Operation Foxconn News. I mean, they love it. Floated up the fucking Potomac and burned the fucking White House. And when people got in there, what the fuck? Let me tell you something. To enter the United States Capitol unlawfully, it's not just a misdemeanor. To vandalize it, whoa, they're going to make you pay restitution. And say a broken window that should cost maybe fucking, $400 or $500 to fucking replace. Oh, they'll fucking charge you fucking $10,000 to replace it. I have friends that are fucking, PETA, different ones that are just photographed and did fucking shit. They're sitting in prison cells for long fucking stints. Trump orchestrated this, and his crew, which is just plain. He calls all these activists his useful idiots. Trump used to ask Cohen. Ask Cohen. Did he fucking pardon any whistleblowers? Did he try any truth tellers? Did he pardon fucking Reality Winner? Manning, fucking Snowden? No. They're nonviolent. They're just exposing. That's all I've ever said the Million Mass March. Fuck that. All we want is the fucking truth. Who's paying KSL? KSL's promoting this, and now they're like, oh, isn't this? All 4 congressmen have fucking entered statements in the, this is horrible. Yet they still voted Burgess Owens, Chris Stewart, fucking, what's his ass? My representative's Blake. I know Mitt Romney personally. I talked to him lots of fucking times. We have very cordial conversations. Same with fucking Mike Lee. I know him very personally. He lies to me left and right, but of course, just like Dirty Herbert lies. Spencer Cox, I know personally. I like him a lot. We'll see. I'm coaching Blake. I'm in his fucking ear. He's green as grass. He don't know his ass, but he played football just like Burgess Owens. But he's from here. Don't even live in our district, I understand. But I like him a lot. I know his family. I have great hope for him, If I didn't believe, everybody says, oh, it's too late, Fukushima. If I believed that, I would have gave up, COVID's from Fukushima. All my work, you can deny it. So, who was involved? This is a fucking giant conspiracy, and I know more about this than anyone. I know what the protocol is there. I've fucking, you can use my videos as evidence. Go ahead, the FBI. Feel free. We've marched up there. You see how they're oh, they are ready. They're always ready. They don't fuck around. How come they weren't ready this time? Because it was a conspiracy. They were told to stand down, fucking go home. Told to. I know the head of Capitol Security. I know. He's a man of integrity. Nice fucking good dude. I've had lots of conversations with him. Not all cops are bad. A lot of them are fucking bad. Oh, yeah. But I've dealt with police all over the world, everywhere. The UN, the World Health Organization, California, fucking DC, New York. Go on and on. You see. Here in Utah, DC fucking police forces are the best in the world, bar none. There's some goons, but very few. The worst in California by far. Oh, San Diego cops, they're the fucking worst. Utah used to be. It's getting a lot better. But it's the judges. It's the courts. It's these people that orchestrated this coup. This is a fucking attempted coup. They were ratifying the fucking... It's an attempted coup. Blake wants to go on KSL and fucking say, oh, God, I was scared right over his 3rd day in fucking Congress. Oh, they floated up the fucking baton. This young girl from San Diego, why didn't she come hook up all my fucking work I do in San Diego, all the things that protest in San Diego, in Utah, Free, fucking the desal fucking plant, Fukushima, Duncan Hunter's fucking rabbit. Oh, Trump fucking pardoned Duncan. You know about Duncan Hunter's rabbit? I bet Blake don't. Duncan Hunter's the congressman that was stealing fucking millions of fucking campaign funds. He used to buy a first-class fucking seat for his fucking rabbit. I was going to change my name to Duncan Hunter's. Every single person that they're going to make an example out of you. And they know who you are. And you think you flew home and what? They're going to hammer you. Who got this young woman killed? By the way, the 3 that had heart attacks, it's cold in D.C., ain't it? And by the way, fucking that hike's a beast, ain't it? You're hiking up that fucking hill. One thing about good activism, you better be in shape, is all I gotta fucking tell you, because it's physical as fuck. You're screaming, you're yelling, you're intense, you're dehydrated, you're hiking fucking miles, fuck, it's intense. Your adrenaline's flowing. Oh boy, the physicality matters. Fucking KSL. Fox News. I mean, these people that were in... It's like when Sean Hannity and they blocked off I-15, there's a felonies. Do you know the Bundy Burger fucking clown? It becomes as natural as occupying a fucking bird refuge. Orwell. You know that's what wound up those 2 fucking idiots from Ohio. That place is gone. Ohio fucking talk about whacked. Even he didn't vote for it in Ohio. I think Johnson did, didn't he? Nope, even he didn't. Fuck, talk about a fucking... Those 2 that went and executed those cops in Vegas. Did you know they were staying at the... Well, who was responsible? Sean Hannity. Sean Hannity had a camera crew set up on I-15 breaking up the freeway, but that's who did this. Who orchestrated this? It's an attempted It's an attempt to overthrow the United States Constitution. And Burgess, all the Utah congressmen signed on to this. Now, I don't know if Blake did. I'm going to find out. Find out. Anybody's got access to this, did fucking Blake Moore vote for this? Because if he did, me and him's going to have a fucking problem. I'm not going to have a conversation with him. I know Burgess Owens, and I know Chris Stewart did. 121 of them, of the 440, still voted to fucking overthrow the United States Constitution. State, you want to protest this fucking, the count, protest it in your state house, which I do all the time. Our voting is corrupt here in Utah. In the primaries, they're not open. I protest the shit out of it. I protest the nuclear waste coming in. Play back the tape. Videos to prove all this. Nobody knows this dynamic in D.C. And I'm going to put up these videos because I'm going to make sure it gets hammered out because I want the FBI to make sure they have it. And what about the bribes that are going on in Utah? I catch them under the Utah State Legislature. Fucking Dwell Sessions in illegal, news scale. Jose Reyes, fucking, and crew. That's illegal. It's corrupt. I'm the guy that exposed the Kenwood financial fucking fraud that Obama and then Trump fucking did on the NewScale scam. Did you know Trump gave them $1.4 billion and Utah, you the taxpayer, are paying for this? Blake didn't even know what it was. I talked to him. He had no clue. There's videos out there. Unreal. I mean, all these guys know me. I mean, this was an attempted overthrow of the United States Constitution. For what? How's that dogma, Snuggie? We love Trump! You love a political figure. Oh my God, the Obamacans are just, I love Obama. How is that possible? How is that fucking demagoguery? I was standing in front of the White House, I'll never forget, mutually exclusive of each other, at the peace vigil. Young preachers. The one guy, this is separate days, they don't even know each other. Both preaching the same rhetoric. Thank you, Donald J. Trump, our Lord and Savior. I walked over, your Lord and Savior. Talk about bear false witness. One's going to turn the holy water into wine. I says, this guy's your Lord and Savior. And then the next day, they didn't even know each other. Me and Philippe are just shaking our fucking heads there. I mean, how is that even possible? It's like in Austria, they'll tell you, well, we're all doing this. Hitler's from Austria, but, I was at Frieda Eisenbauer's house on the 200th anniversary. She passed the spirit of me. Didn't tell anybody she had cancer. She requested the meeting with me. For 4 hours, she got me ready. She fought Hitler from a 14-year-old girl. Everybody says we all did that. There was one guy that had his fucking arms crossed. His name's Augusta Landmeister. Everybody says, oh, that's my grandpa. Oh, that's my uncle. He was killed shortly thereafter, but in the war, to end all wars. Everybody's fucking doing that in Austin. They're like, you did it or he killed you. But the Germans sure did. The same thing. We love you. Remember, Hitler started out. Remember he was vegan? Remember he banned all hunting? He was a big animals rights guy. Remember he says no makeup on women's faces or whatever because it causes fucking cancer? I mean, all these fucking good things. But then they threw him out. They wouldn't let him in the salon. The artist. And he fucking got pissed. And so he radicalized and jumped. And the other preacher had been fucking preaching in Vienna, taught him how to preach. And he was a great preacher. And he just jumped on fucking the Alex Jones ship. Ezra Pound fucking ship. He saw where the power was, and he fucking took the fucking thing. That's what fucking Sean Hannity's done. That's what Alex Jones has done. That's what they saw the vacuum. They saw they could exploit it. They saw they could make a lot of fucking money off it. They saw it was in vogue. Again, Bill O'Reilly to fucking Stephen Colbert, and which are both actors. One admits it, the other. If I'm in, well, it's all an act, Stephen. Rush Limbaugh admits it. It's all an act. Love thy neighbor. No, they preach hate thy neighbor. Covet thy neighbor's Walmart shit. Obey, consume, obey. What about Fukushima, Utah? What about the nuclear waste coming in fucking Utah? These dumb fucking congressmen, they're stupid. They have no clue. They don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. So this was an attempt at overthrow of the United States. By any stretch of the imagination, this happened in any other country, we'd have senators over there monitoring fucking elections. Go protest at your state level if you think it would. I mean, he won by 7 million fucking votes. And by the way, who did it? Trump did it. Fucking Detroit, Michigan. Fucking Philadelphia. Georgia. Who did that? Trump! Shaquille O'Neal says it better than anyone. Fuck, the black community doesn't vote. We never vote. We've been fucking had for years. Oh, I voted this year the first time. By the way, Shaquille O'Neal's... I'm an AML leukemia victim. I have AML leukemia. I was given 2 months to live at the LDS bone marrow transplant. Go talk to Vimbo Peterson. Go talk to Vincent Hansen. You want to talk pillars of the community? Go talk to the president of the Mormon Church. He knows me personally. He grew up right behind my house. He claims that the Mormon Inc. needs to go and it's been overtaken. The false prophets. That's what his words are. And by the way, I'm a member of the LDS Mormon Church. I'm a member. Somebody says, you're practicing Mormon? I'm not a fucking Mormon. I'm no fucking Mormon. I'm a member of the Church of Latter-day Saints. And I'm not going to walk in their fucking corrupt fucking buildings anymore because they've lost their fucking way, the false prophets. Oh, I'm a big fan of Jesus. You know, throw the money, pay, heal the afflicted, feed the poor. The Mormons were socialists. My grandpa's Abraham Hunsaker the fucking fourth, the socialist. That's my grandfather, the Hunsaker Mill. Fucking Leonard, my other grandpa, ran the church welfare system. They were socialists. The Mormons were socialists. Fucking, I mean, they disputed everything. They shared everything equally. The Bishop's Warehouse. Fuck. You lost your fucking way. Who orchestrated this? This is conspiracy to fucking overthrow the United States Constitution. Obviously, someone told the fucking Capitol Police to stand, and they did. Stand tuned. What a story. Fucking unbelievable. And these phony Utah fuckers. Oh, fucking, we need to, I was appalled, blah, blah, forever. Yet they still voted to Burgess Owens, the fucking Foxconn News, bankrupt fucker from Brooklyn, has nothing to do with Utah, doesn't even know what a downwinder is, doesn't know what fucking, you just rebreathes Fox News' narrative. They all do. They all voted for this, to overthrow the United States. The Constitution is very clear, very clear. It's up to states' rights. They have, the only thing, it's all ceremonial inside there to count the vote, which means zero. Zero. That's all they do. And it's fucking procedural fucking... And so these people that voted for it, they voted to overthrow the United States Constitution and overthrow state rights. Well, if you want to throw over state rights, get rid of the fucking Electoral College. By the way, where were you on Bush Gore? Bush really did lose. You know, where were you then? And fucking, this is fucking AstroTurf is it. Fucking Kevin Blanch, the real grassroots activist. You know, like Jesus. Poor. That fucking no good socialist, feed the afflicted, heal the fucking poor. Fuck. Up is down, black is white. American manufactured Jesus. Who did this? I mean, is the FBI going to do anything? I don't know. Let's see. You know, they went into fucking Ohio. Have they gone into Utah yet? The FBI's charter says to investigate corrupt government. There's no government more corrupt than Weber County, Blake. Blake, he knows this Gibson character who is under investigation. He ran against him. He knows. Me and him's had conversations. They threatened me inside of a fucking hearing. I mean, it's unbelievable. Okay, we'll see, Blake. Anybody that has Blake Moore's vote on this, I want to know. Because me and him's going to have a conversation as soon as he gets back in town. A cordial one, a nice one. And I'm going to be talking to fucking Mitt Romney here in the next few days. I'm going to be talking, I know them all. And I have conversations. The Utah State Legislature starts up soon. I'll be in there. The Bear River Massacre's coming. I need to get up there. You know, I don't have a car. Again, fuck. I mean, Mike Lee kicked me off Medicaid. I forked over $1 million. I've been fighting for my life. I had open heart surgery 3 years ago. My gallbladder ruptured. Fucking, I was given 2 months to live. For the light, it shines inside of me. The real fucking activist, the true one. This was pure AstroTurf. Anybody who entered that fucking cow, I'm telling you, they're going to hammer you. I just know how it works. I've been at this way too fucking long. And if you're going to fucking charge people with fucking inciting riots and put people in fucking prisons for non-violent fucking bullshit and, causing your double standard. Trump wound these wheel up! You think about that. Oh my God. In Austria, they'll tell you, well, we literally killed us. In Germany, Hitler saw the vacuum. He jumped in. They were all hiding in Vienna, including Stillman, Stalin from Georgia. Did you know the two state legislators or congressmen, senators went to oversee the fucking election results in the state of Georgia, not the state of Georgia, in the country of Georgia. That's where Stalin's from. We can't have corrupt elections or anything. What the fuck? What the fuck was this coup? This is a fucking coup to stay in power after you lose. That's called a coup. Trump wants to be I've called him the wannabe fuck. The wannabe emperor has no fucking clothes. Something rotten in the new Denmark called Utah. Holy fuck. And you can all flee from me. I don't give a fuck. At this point. Thank you, everybody, for supporting the historic work. The work goes on. I'll be back in California doing my tide boat work. I'll be doing my salmon work. We're working on the fucking crab fucking situation, right? There's another thing to protest. The food fucking chain poison. The fucking poison crab they dumped on you, fucking, How about the fucking cancer epidemic? How about all your trees dying? How about the fucking great ecocide of the last decade? Because this is Astro turf. Shiny ball to deflect off the real issues. There's the real issue. Fukushima. Fucking, who did this? This attempt to overthrow the United States Constitution? Period. Somebody, it was a conspiracy. Somebody had the fucking, and nobody knows more about this than me. Nobody. Sit down and interview me. Fucking videos prove it. That security fucking force there is impenetrable. It's unbelievable. I'm telling you, I know. They says, open the door and let them in. Sister Susie, Auntie Jen, Sir Paul, fucking John Lennon blown away. What else do I have to say? Thank you for the fucking mask to my neighbor. I was just walking and he says, God, I gotta love it. Love it. Stay tuned.